guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm gonna create a look you guys requested. I have done like such a good job on the makeup. I'm not a makeup artist, but sometimes I can do some great things with makeup as well. So you guys have sent me so many messages requesting the look. I wore this very beautiful dress and the color was amazing. It was so rich and so powerful, and I wanted to do the same thing with the makeup, so I decided to go all the way. I'm gonna recreate the look and hopefully it will turn out exactly how I wore it a week ago. I'm gonna use the exact same colors, palettes, makeup, just so you can see the results and how I achieved it. So let's get started. I'm gonna start by moisturizing my skin. So the wedding was an Iraqi wedding. The girl was Iraqi, just like me, and the guy was half Dutch, half Indonesian. So that was really interesting, and it was Federico's, one of Federico's best friends. I bought a new dress. I found my dress very last minute online. It was from Nelly.com. And it was on sale, and to be honest with you, it's not so much about the style of the dress. I just fell in love with the color. It's like the moment I saw it I was like, oh my god, the fabric and the color, it's the perfect dress, and that's exactly what I want to wear on that wedding. The next step is primer, which is super important. This will keep your makeup in place during the entire day. You might hear Bailey in the background. He's not getting so much attention from me at the moment, so he's a little bit annoyed. But I promise you, he always gets attention from me. Anyway, so the wedding was like 1.5 hour drive. So I started my makeup in the morning around 11, and it took me 1 hour. But when I do my makeup and I take my time, I'm doing it very slowly. I can do my makeup within 20 minutes or 10 minutes if I have to, but if I go to a party, I like to take my time, have a cup of tea, turn some music on, you know, get up, eat something and get back. So in total it was 1 hour. Okay, so the next thing that I'm gonna use is my foundation, and for this look I use the Benefit Hello Happy. Now this is in shade 8. I'm a little bit tan, like really tan, from the holiday, but usually I'm a 6, so I'm 2 shades darker right now. So what I like to do, instead of just putting my beauty blender directly on the foundation, I like to put the foundation on my face first, like here and there, all over, because I feel the moment I put the beauty blender directly on the foundation, it sucks up the entire product, and I like run out of foundation so easily. And this way I'm making sure that it's directly on my skin, and all I have to do is blend it. Okay, so now we're gonna blend it. My beauty blender is a little bit damp. And I did not go for a very heavy foundation. You know me, I don't like to use foundations with a very thick or a lot of coverage. I don't know, I've tried, but I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel like myself, and I feel so cakey. Maybe I'm doing it the wrong way, but I like when I see my pores. Does that make any sense? I have a lot of them, but I'm okay with the fact that when people get very close to me and they look at me, they can see everything, like the lines and the pores and everything else. I'm okay with that. Don't forget your neckline. What I always like to do is, with my hands, I'm just running my hands like this. I'm stroking my neck just to make sure I don't have any lines, because that will be a disaster. Okay, so this is what it looks like with the foundation. Moving on to the concealer, and this one has a lot of coverage and it's my favorite, and I've been using this for a while now. If I can find it, where is it? It's the full coverage concealer from Bobbi Brown, and this is in number, I think it's 4, natural. And because my foundation is not so heavy and it doesn't give a lot of coverage, I like to do this with a concealer. So a little bit around here. Now I saw the other day a tutorial. I don't know what the name of the guy is. He's a makeup artist. He gave an amazing tip when it comes to concealer. He said, don't use the concealer all over. You are meant to blend the product. So where are you blending the product into if you use concealer all over? I used to do it as well. Use like this triangle concealer, like put the concealer until here, like all the way underneath your eyes, and then you want to start blending, but you don't have enough space to blend. Like, where do you blend into? So all you have to do is just put the concealer in the corner of your eyes and then you blend it out, which makes a lot of sense. So I want to spread the word. So I just use a small amount of this long-lasting setting spray on my beauty blender, and now I'm gonna blend the concealer. And he is so right, because now you are spreading the product out. Okay, so I'm gonna use a small amount of the concealer just down the bridge of my nose, a little bit on my forehead, on the top of my lip, a little bit on my chin, and I'm gonna blend that as well. Okay, so now I've done the concealer. I'm gonna add some translucent powder to bake a little bit, and I'm using the Laura Mercier, my all-time favorite. And I do not bake usually, but for this look, just a small amount, and I'm gonna let it set in until I finish doing my eyes. I'm focusing on the inner corner. Like this. Yeah, a little bit on my chin. And of course my nose, but once I've done my eyes, I will continue focusing on putting more products. Okay, moving on to the eyes. I already put a small amount of the eye primer, and I'm using the Urban Decay eye primer potion. Love this one. It works so well, especially because I'm gonna use some dark colors. I cannot achieve this look without a primer. Okay, looks good. Okay, so 2 days before the wedding, I received the new Urban Decay palette, and it's the Born to Run palette, and I'm in love with the colors. It came exactly on time because the colors that I used are exactly that color of my dress, so it has many different colors, and I seriously was so happy that it came in on time. So I'm gonna talk to you guys through this with a voiceover because it's easier for me to explain everything. Okay, the first color that will go all over my eyelid is called Weekender, and I'm dapping the product into my eyelid all over. This will be the base. The second color, which is right next to it, is called Still Shot, and it's this beautiful light peachy color, and this will go on top of the first color, also all over my eyelid. Next, I'm gonna be using Hell Ride as a third color, and this will go with on top of the first and the second color, and I'm starting on the outer corner of my eyelids, and I'm dabbing the product into my eyes because it's all about building the product. The much you use, the more you dab, the darker it gets. So I am building as I go. I am working my way towards the inner corner of my eyes to make sure all the colors are perfectly blended, and I'm going a little bit higher on the lids of my eyes. With a bigger fluffy brush, I'm going to blend the eyeshadow to make sure that there are no hard edges and everything is well blended together. The fourth color for this look is called Guilt Trip, and this color will go on the outer corner of my eyes. I will put the focus on there just to give it more depth and definition. This next orangey beautiful color is called Baya, and this will go as near my eyebrows as possible but not touching them, just to add this glints of orange to the entire look. The final color that I will be adding to this entire look is called Wild Heart, and I'm using my finger to dab the product in the center of my eyelids just to give it that extra pop, that extra detail in the center of my eye. Going back to Weekender, and this will go under my eyebrows to lighten up the area, and this will make your eye look much bigger, but it will also give this a brow lift because of the light color, just a little bit, and I'm using my fingers as well, blending it with the rest of the colors. I'm using Punk, which is a very dark, warm chocolate brown, super beautiful, and this will go under my eyes as close to the waterline as possible, and I'm using the same brush that I used the other color with, just to give it that extra warm color but without adding too much redness for under my eyes. This is the eyeshadow colors, and it is exactly my dress color, so I love that it worked out so well by using a couple of colors and blending, matching. And if you have Any eye color, to be honest with you, this color will make your eyes pop. Like, I have really dark brown color, so it's really hard to make my eyes pop, but with these like reddish brownish colors, it works so well. Okay, moving on to the eyebrows. Now, I have been struggling with my eyebrows lately. Sometimes I like to keep them very thick, but because my natural hair, like my hair, but also my eyebrow hair, is really thick, sometimes it makes me look a little bit harsh and very angry. So when I go a little bit thinner, it softens the appearance, my appearance. But then I miss my thick eyebrows. But then again, once I have them, I don't like them on pictures. So I am just struggling, you know, with the eyebrow area. And I'm just filling in the gaps that I have. Without putting too much product, because that will make it too dark. I'm using the mirror of the palette because my mirror is a little bit too far. But so far so good. Okay, I finished my eyebrows and I already put some mascara on, because you guys know how to do that. And for the mascara, I have used this really tiny little adorable thing. It's called Bad Go Bang from Benefit. It's their mini version. Really good one. So I did some couple of layers because I did not go for falsies. Don't ask, I forgot to buy them because I really wanted to go for that extra really big false lashes, but the mascara did a good job as well, so I'm really happy with that. Okay, moving on to the bronzer, I'm going to use this one from Neibu. It's a very beautiful bronzy bronzer with a little bit of shimmer for that extra glow. Little bit on my forehead. Don't forget your neckline. And my dress was really open, so I had to go here and there as well to make sure that everything looked bronzy. Okay, let's contour the nose a little bit, but not with this one because this has a little bit of shimmer and we don't want that. I'm gonna use the Benefit Hola bronzer, which is really matte, and also their mini version. They've sent me everything mini for the holidays. How adorable. So easy to travel with. So my nose is already long. I have a very long nose, but I love to give it a little more, to make it a little bit slimmer, just a tiny bit, not too much, because I'm already really happy with my nose. A little bit of highlighter on the bridge of my nose, just up in here, and on the tip of my nose, up in here, just like this. Yeah. A little bit here as well, just a tiny bit, not too much. And like this. Okay, moving on to the blush, and I'm using this one from Bobbi Brown, and it's in color Berry 34. Very beautiful color, and it matches the eyeshadow as well, but it's super pigmented, so you need to be careful. Smile. Just a little bit. I'm a blush person, so my top 3 product that I would take with me on island would be a blush, lipstick, and a mascara. That's all. Okay, so that's it for the blush. Moving on to the lips, and I have mixed 2 colors. For the first layer, I went for the color Fade. It comes with this very cute application brush that you can use. This will be my first layer. It is so soft and the color is so beautiful. And I love the fact that it's super matte. And you can even use your fingers. Okay, this is what it looks like. So beautiful, right? And put this a little bit on top, just dabbing. Now I'm gonna use a little bit of the finishing spray, setting spray. And we are done! Okay, so I really hope you guys have enjoyed the tutorial. I am in love with these colors. You can wear them during winter and fall, which is coming up very soon. Super excited, one of my favorite seasons. I want to thank you so much for taking your time to watch my videos. Don't forget to subscribe, to give a thumbs up, and I really hope to enjoy you next time. Don't forget to comment below, let me know what you want to see next time. Bye guys!